Alright guys, we are back and we're in the tower. And we're ready to get this show on the road here. Let's see. Get some red. Don't need to read any of those as far as I know. Alright, here we go. There's the other one right there.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
New summoning science. Yeah, I don't need to read that. I know exactly what it is. It's just for what we're gonna do here after we clear the abominations. But we'll do this one. Abominations. We arrived in the dead of night. We had been tracking the Mafkarum for days, and finally had him cornered. So we thought. As we approached, a home on the edge of the town exploded, sending splinters of wood and fist-sized chunks of rock into our ranks. We had but a moment to regroup before fire rained from the sky. The sounds of destruction wrapped in a hideous laughter from the center of the village. There, perched on the top of the spire of the village chantry, stood the mage. But he was human no longer. We shouted prayers to the Maker and deflected what magic we could. But as we fought, the creature fought harder. I saw my comrades fall, burned by the flamed sky or crushed by the debris. The monstrous creature, looking as if a demon were wearing a man like a twisted suit of skin, spotted me and grinned. We had forced it to this, I realized. The mage had made this pack, given himself over to the demon to survive our assault. Transcribed from a tale told by a former Templar in Cumberland, 884 Blessed. Alright, and again, summon science. You found a textbook of arcane summoning rituals. It would be unwise and altogether unsafe to engage in this exercise with the library in its present state. Well, we are going to. I don't think it really matters all that much. Alright. Okay, more of the reaching guard.
Very well.
Alright, let's go fight. Promise of pride. Aldred will show us the way. Finally, recognition within the circle and freedom from the scornful eyes of the Templars. We will not be shunned. Be ready. Enchanter Gravid? Libertarian. Yeah, I don't think this is what you wanted. Okay, so a rage demon. Encountered it in the Fade. The true form of rage demon is frightening sight. A thing of pure fire. Its body seemingly made of metamorphosed lava, and its eyes two pinpricks of baleful light radiating from its core. The ability of such a demon centered on the fire it generates. It burns those who come near it, and the most powerful of its kind are able to lash out with bolts of fire and even firestorms that can affect the entire area. Fortunately, even powerful rage demons are less intelligent than the most other varieties. Their tactics, oh god, I can't even say that word. What the hell? Are simple: attack an enemy on sight with as much force as possible until it perishes. Some rage demons carry over their heat-based abilities into possessed hosts, but otherwise, the true form is mostly seen outside of the Fade, when it specifically summons by a mage to do its bidding. Alright, cool. I believe that's it. Let's go through here first before we do anything. Oh, wait. Good job, peoples. Alright, let's see here. Let's do the black smoke first, so then I can see what I'm doing. Perfect. Summon his sides again. Don't need it. Oh.
It is begun.
Wow. Let me see here. And see, they loaded up all this again. This is why I wait until I have, like, my own mage or... Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Okay. Too late for that now, isn't it? Okay. Alright, now let's go ahead and do the summon science. Go back. So we're gonna just hit this front. Alright. And we want...
As you say.
And... that one. Lovely.
It is begun.
Alright, now to the right, I believe. And right here.
As you say.
And we want the foot. There we go. Alright. Back we go. And...
It is begun.
we're not gonna try stealing this time, because I forgot. Yeah. I don't remember what he gives you anyway, but we'll try stealing for
I shall
this
do it.
next one after we take care of this. Alright, so we're going to the table next. Okay. Alright, peeps, let's fight. Kodak. Text updated. Quest completed. Perfect. Let's fight.
Very well.
Time to go.
It shall be done.
Alright. Now. Give me one moment. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. We are
I shall do it.
So now for this one, we have to do everything we did, but in order without going back to the front. So we're going here. Come on.
It is begun.
And we're going back over to the beat. Okay. Okay, now back again. Lots of running. Lots and lots and lots and lots of running. And again. Da, 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 da. And there we go. Okay. Feet. This. Okay. Now all the way back over here, and we're going behind here. All right. Gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
What
this
now?
is rather awkward, what? I'm
Yeah.
not supposed to be here. Not right at all.
You're not. Oh. The notes of Arl foreshadow. Books to pursue the future endeavors. Lost contingency. Pharrell into Aloy phase book. Must not offend the potential landlords. Raising spirits. Offsprings and the fade. Terrible twos indeed. Forestfall. Truth and legend in the search for Arathan. Survivors. Poppycock. The origins of the Thetis. Knowing more than everyone without looking like a jackass. Never get to the time to read this. Maybe there is a stage play. Okay. Now let's see. What did we get from you? We got the chargements. That was from killing that. Got that from the Nug. Alright then. Alright. All set. Hey puppy, do you see anything interesting? Oh, that was grid. PNM books. Okay. That's okay, puppy.
It shall be done.
Owain's room is near here. I hope he's all right.
Ooh, you feel that? It's actually colder up here.
Do you hear that? Yes?
Oopsie. I wanted to move the...
Please refrain from going into the stockroom.
Owain.
It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
What are you doing here?
I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Why are you cleaning at a time like this?
The stockroom is my responsibility. I must keep it clean. I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
Owain, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
How can you be so calm?
He is one of the Tranquil. The Tranquil do not have emotions.
I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
Succeed at what?
I do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adrala.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this.
How is it worse?
Blood magic could control us, too. Who knows what could happen then? We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
Alright, so let's talk about it. Tranquil. I don't like it. I mean...
Very
you get
well.
to those points where people can't handle their magic. I get that, and they feel safer. I think that should be the only time that they're made tranquil. To force tranquility, to force control, is not suitable. And we get in more to tranquility in the second game, where, you know, it's being forced often. Traders and people that can't handle their magic, if they really want to be tranquil, if you play the first round of and being a mage in the tower and you meet Kelly goes on about, you know, everybody fears it, this and that, and she just wants to get rid of it. And that's the only time, I think, where people who can't handle it, that they're always doubting and can't get through it, then maybe that's a good alternative. I don't think alternatives is for the tranquility is to be put upon by force. It never should be.
What are we doing? It shall be done.
Please, please don't kill me.
So, you started this. Let's go ahead and take care of you.
No. No, please.
You attacked me first, girly. We're gonna just end it. And you're done. So normally, if I was a mage, to begin with, I would talk to her. Other than, you know, the Dalish elf one, just mage part, because she never grew up in this area, and she doesn't know the people as much. If you're gonna attack me, I don't think, you know, I'm normally going to forgive you. Blood magic is another one that we'll get onto later too, but we'll talk about that later, okay? Skull of Banshee, or Skulls of Banshee. To align with the power of the Fade is the first of many steps. Further is align the mind to the Fade's rules, and find the ties between the realms of dreams and the realm of flesh. This is the true power of blood magic. The flesh and the mind are inseparable, and therein lies the power of the influence and mind control. Below the text are indescribable runes and stains of blood and ink. Okay. So now we're going over here. This one should be the watchtower.
The tower was here long before the circle. It was always unlikely that
Okay.
we were the first to bring magic to its hall.
gotta love that. We're not gonna read those until we get all 12. Yeah.
These things
Or I'll forget.
have unusual powers. Wary. Back.
I'm gonna. Okay. Alright, hold on. Creatures. Corpse. To anyone who doubts the wickedness of blood magic, I say, with your own hands, strike down the corpse of your own brothers who have fallen in the battle to a Maleficar. Then may discuss mortality. Knight Commander Benedictus, in a letter to the Divine, 546, Exalted. The Walking Dead are not as superstitious we want to believe. The living come back for revenge. They are rather corpus possessed by demons. The shambling corpses, controlled by a demon of sloth, causes its enemies to become weak and fatigue. Corpse possessed by rage demons go berserk and simply wade into their opponents mindlessly. Devouring corpses are held to by hunger demons and feed upon the living. The more the powerful demon rarely designs to possess a dead host. Okay.
As you say.
Chest. We're going to fight again. And okay. We're gonna save here. Kick the door open.
Please don't hurt me. I'm no one. I'm not important. I just don't want to die. Omega.
It's alright, I didn't mean to frighten you.
Thank you. I suppose I can breathe easy now. Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden. At your service.
How'd you end up in the closet?
There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be very, very quiet. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while.
I've killed most of the demons. You can escape.
And go where? The Templars have locked the door. I'm just going to stay here and see what happens.
Do what you wish. It's your life.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
Okay, so the difference between the guy in the closet and the other one, blood magic is blood magic. I don't think she is going to be fully against blood magic. Probably in the middle. I'm sure she's heard all the chantry verses or whatnot, but she was raised, to two people that, are trained in noble or whatnot, but also trained as warriors. And I think they believe in like a gray kind of line. For me personally, it's not all that bad unless you create this, I guess. You use it to a wrongdoing, and to push the magic when you don't believe into magic, and then, it comes to harming people is something that I'm fully against.
There must be something left.
And most of the blood magic that's happening here is controlled by the demon itself. You're just floating into nowhere on top of that chair, like, I guess wind's gonna do it.
It is begun. It shall be done.
Again with the reaching. Yeah. Okay. Let me see, we had a belt. 10 fire, 10 healing, but I mean, my defense is fairly good. Yeah, okay. You're keeping that one. Yeah. How about you, dude? That's fine. Excuse me. Alright, let's keep going here.
As you say.
What now?
Oh, don't be so mean. Okay. Don't need you in lockpicking. Oh, let's get you up here. And what do we got here? That one's taken care of. This one's taken care of. That one's taken care of. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do surround by at least 2. Because I don't want you running into battle. I can keep you shooting from afar. That'd be nice. And now that you see that she's got 20 in strength here now, she can wear this, but we're not putting it on her quite yet. Once we are done here, then we will go back to camp and we will do the armor that I had modded for her. Right now she's okay wearing what she's gonna be wearing. You want to get close already? My goodness. Take the vial. Let me put you through. There we go.
Yourself. An entire union of men, all slain by one creature. I didn't believe it at first, your perfection. But it appears that that this is so. We have survived, and while at first I thought his ranting per exaggeration, it appears to be no simple skeleton. The description of the creature's abilities were eerily similar to those of our brothers at Manispelel encountering almost a century ago. Men pulled through the air to skewer themselves on the creature's blade and attacked so quickly that they were able to assault multiple opponents at once. Know your perfection we were having here is indeed a reverend and nothing less. From a letter to Divine Armara 3rd, 571 Exalted. A revenant is a corpse possessed by a demon of pride or of desire, making it almost amongst the most powerful possession opponent that one can face. Many possess spells. The most are armed and armored and prefer to be used as martial arts talents. They are weak against physical attacks but generate quickly and commonly use telekinesis to pull opponents into melee range should they try to flee. Revenants also have ability to strike multiple opponents, rounding them, stay at the range if possible, and strike quickly. That is the only way to take down a creature, or take down such a creature. Well, we were pretty close. Black Vials. Black Vials, binding the first corpse walker. Let the dead no longer serve your whims. Bound by your true name, no mortal hand shall reach you. Calviscate, reverence and perversions of the only Son. Death beyond death is no longer your stepping stone through the veil. Under estate, hold you, demon, and bind your rage for eternity. 6 thumbprint in the blood marks that ends of the text. Okay. I don't think we have anything here. Let's go. Okay, good.
All this must have belonged to someone important.
This is Irving's office. I half expected to find him here, but I suppose that's too much to hope for.
Okay, so the fraternity of enchanters. Another aspect of the circle of life is the fraternities. When a mage becomes an enchanter, he may ally himself with a fraternity. These are cliches that are across the circle boundaries. Mages of common interest and goals who band together to ensure that their voice is heard within the College of Magi in Cumberland. The largest fraternities currently are the Loyalists, who advocate loyalty and obedience to the Chantry. The Aquarians, who advocate temperance and follow a distant code of conduct, which they believe that all mages should hold themselves to. Libertarians, a growing fraternity publicly maintaining greater power for the circles, but secretly advocating a complete split from the Chantry, a dangerous opinion naturally. The Isolationists, a small group that advocates withdrawing to remote territories in order to avoid conflicts with the general population. The Lacortians, who maintain the circle must do what it is profitable first and foremost. They prioritize the accumulation of wealth with the gaining of political influence a close second. Alright, so far, an alliance between the Loyalists and the Aquarians have prevented the Libertarians from gaining much headway, but there are signs that the Aquarians may throw their support within the Libertarians. If that happens, many of the mages predicted it will come to civil war among the circles. From the Circle of Magi, a history by Enchanter Joseph. Okay. Let's see here.
Very well.
Thank you. And okay, Irving's mistake. I followed another apprentice through a support secret maneuvers today and exposed her tendency towards blood magic. The environment of the tower is such that certain modes of thought are encouraged, both for good and ill. The students think we toy with them. The truth is far more intricate and direct. definitive traits must be exposed early, or the whole circle will suffer. Aldrich has been very helpful in identifying the markers to look for. His skills at misdirections are admirable. I dare say that the apprentices would be shocked at his ability to manipulate them. I must organize a retreat such that the other enchanters can benefit from his skills. Expert from the Journal of the First Enchanter, Irvine. Little did you know he was working with them. Probably before we went to Ostgar, anyway. Now, this one always is a handful. Come here. Perfect. Circles within circles. Arguments between a variety of fraternities have become more frequent and heated. I have alerted the College of Excuse me. Trying to decide if I gotta... Okay. Burp. Sorry. I've alerted the College of Magi in Cumberland that it needs to be addressed in coming debates, but I fear retaliation with the Chantry may distract them. I am confident that I can please the Aquarius and the Loyalists, but the Libertarians Libertarians are providing divisive. Are the isolationists even interested in speaking? The threat of the Blight has actually served some good in unifying us under a common cause, but it does not bode well that any given table in the Great Hall is likely to be logically weighted against its neighbor. We can be such a moody bunch staring over our tea. Expert from the First Enchanter, Irvine, notes on Unity. Alright guys, this is where we're gonna head out, and we'll get into a next episode later, and we'll get up into the next floors. But for now, we're gonna leave you, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.